We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrated for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Justin Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. At the plate, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And gone into the right field bleachers.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peterson shading to his right. 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see how, as this game progresses, how the shadows are going to affect it.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hayward on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting 7.
Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Here's Addison Russell. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch on its way to Avila. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Taylor. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 7.
And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Taylor on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go. Digging in, Austin Barnes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Darvish
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. 1 left for L.A. They trail things here 2-0.
leading off for the Cubs.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. On to Sheffield and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second home run of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoke toward third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. 35. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And on one pitch, he's retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
When that ball's hitting the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send it because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Jock Peterson is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that's in there, 3-1. One run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Up next for the
Stepping
Dodgers,
in and ready for another shot,
baseman,
Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
0-1, here it comes. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Addison Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse.